This week, I achieved something that initially I thought was about waiting 6 years for it to happen. I've had another insight about those 6 years, though, and that's inspired this week's Sunday question. Hey everyone, I'm Denise Brown and I write what I call Sunday questions. I like to think of a good question because then my mind takes that question and looks for a good answer for me. It's just a nice way of using energy so that I'm not always worried about what do I do? When do I do it? How do I do it? I ask a good question and then my mind figures it out for me. I've found it really helpful to use this technique during stressful times, which is why I share it with you. And I share it with you on Sundays. So I finally launched an app for my online community. And actually, you can read the Sunday question and listen to the podcast through our community, which is called Carrying Our Way. And the app is now available in the App Store and in Google Play. And I wanted to launch this app for years. So I launched it this week, which made me think, boy, that was a long wait to launch it. And then I thought, wait a minute, I actually wasn't waiting. I was preparing, I was working on this. I was creating and developing and reorganizing and branding it. It wasn't me sitting and doing nothing. It was me being intentional of taking step by step action so that when the opportunity to actually launch the app presented itself, I was ready. So it made me think, what if this week's Sunday question is, why wait? And this is what I wrote for you. This week's Sunday question, why wait? We hear the phrase, let's wait and see, often. Sometimes it can be helpful to simply let time take care of a situation. Other times, though, we can put ourselves on hold when we wait. As we wait, life goes on, and we risk life going on without us. At times, a decision to wait may come from fear that we're not ready, not good enough, or not prepared enough. Waiting then becomes a way of giving in to fear. When we're tempted to wait and see, we can check in on the wisdom of waiting. We can consider, while I'm waiting, what progress might I lose? While I'm waiting, which opportunity might go to someone else that could have been mine? While I'm waiting, how much time will I waste? We also can ask ourselves, if waiting seems wise, how can I use that time to research, plan, prepare, and organize? If waiting will hold me back, what good next step can I take? And finally, why wait? Let's make that last question this week's intentional question. We can remind ourselves to be deliberate about whether waiting will help us by starting each day with this question: why wait? Which wait might you reconsider? I'd love to know. Post a comment. If this question resonates with you, hit like. And if you want to make sure you receive our content, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Denise Brown.